talk from our state and federal leaders, where are the children? Not a word about them. Not a word about what they are experiencing. Students, young students, are discouraged. They doubt themselves. They don't like school. They feel like failures and losers. This is a lesson that they are learning daily, many of them. It's a bad lesson. And our most vulnerable students, our students with special needs, English language learners, students with high poverty, are being hurt and discouraged to a greater extent. I believe the measure of who we are as a people or as a society is how we treat the weakest among us. I told this story last year because I heard from Arnie Dodge, who is a brilliant professor. It's about people from East Africa, the Maasai people. You heard it already, you got to hear it again. It's a good story. It bears repeating. You've seen the Maasai people, probably on National Geographic specials. They're all tall and thin. I'm envious. They're semi-nomadic. They don't own anything individually, only community. They herd cattle, you've seen. When they greet each other, they ask, and how are the children? Are all of them well? How are the children? Are all of them well? And if the answer comes back, all the children are well, this meant, of course, that peace and safety prevail. All the children are well means life is good. It means the daily struggles of existence, even among poor people, include the proper care of the young and the defenseless. And it's not just their own children. They don't say, how are your children? Are all of the children. They feel a shared responsibility for all of them. So I ask you today, and how are the children? Are all of them well? Because the concerns of parents have been systematically ignored by the leadership of the state government and the state education department, parents have taken matters into their own hands. Whatever you wish to call it, the movement to opt out, refuse, or boycott tests, these tests is large, about 60,000 last year or so. And it's growing. I believe that it will only continue to increase. In a number of instances, this has been met with threats and intimidation. This is a fatal error on the part of those who are engaging in those tactics. In fact, rather than intimidating parents, those tactics have had the effect of further angering parents and focusing them like a laser on what they need to do. Nothing will stop parents from protecting their children. We must continue and even redouble our efforts. Our voices must be heard. We must continue asking the question, and how are the children? Are all of them well? Until the answer comes back, yes, all of them are well.